So park your cars, don't be on the track. If you're watching this from YouTube, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome drifting content. Bam. That's how we roll. The first ones are Rosie and Game Off. Get on the grids. The right guy is gonna be a chaser, the left guy is gonna be the leader. Game Off is coming with a GTR against 180SX. And here we go. Rosie has to stay close to the door. Game Off has to focus on the line, not make any mistakes as a leader. Rosie has to close the gap, has to chase the door, having some trouble with the barrier. And Game Off made a mistake as a leader. Had a little bam with the barrier. And here we go. Now Game Off is gonna be chasing. Rosie is gonna be leading. Wait on the opponent on the very first corner. He did, very good. Game Off only has to close the gap, nothing else. That is his priority right now. But there is a little contact between the leader and the chaser. Okay, so I'd say quite even. We're gonna have a vote and the viewers are gonna decide who wins. And the winner is Rosie. And the next ones are Aether and Reaper. Get on the starting line. Second battle. Reaper is gonna be chasing, Aether is gonna be leading. Here we go. Aether is waiting for the opponent. Nice. Oh, but Reaper has to close the gap. Has to get that door. Aether's line is pretty decent. Oh, but Reaper is having some trouble with the barrier there. He's not really holding a drift. And looks like has given up. But Reaper is hopefully gonna be leading. Aether is gonna be chasing. Reaper is gonna start on the left side. Aether will be chasing on the right side. Whenever you're ready, Reaper. Here we go. Reaper is not waiting for the opponent, which is very bad. You have to wait for your opponent on the very first corner. Aether doesn't have to focus on the line, only has to focus on catching the door. Even though Reaper just took off at the start there. But even so, Aether managed to catch up quite nice. And the winner is Aether, and Reaper lost. The next ones are Beefeast and Zucci. Here we go. That's a nice Falcon livery. Fits the event. Oh, but Zucci had a little miscusi here. Very unfortunate. Zucci gonna be leading, Beef gonna be chasing. And Beef only has to worry about getting the door now and not make any mistakes. If Beef spins out or something, then we might have one more time. We'll see. Beef doesn't make any mistakes though, so Beef didn't make any mistakes there. Zucci spun out. Next ones are Symbols and Punane. Get on the grid. Another Falcon. Very original. Symbols are gonna be chasing. Falcon dude's gonna be leading. And he's slowly catching up. Has to catch up a bit more. Okay, caught up at the end very nicely there. Good job. Falcon gonna be chasing now. Symbols gonna be leading. And here we go. Falcon losing some distance. But the leader made a mistake there. And Punane caught up. and he's nice and close with the leader. Let's have a vote. Irene has won against Symbols. Yep, Crystal is chasing and Fent is leading. Crystal is a very good player. Fent has to be on his top form. Crystal is nice and close, only has to focus on the door, but crashes into the leader and both crash. Anyway, Crystal's gonna be leading now and Fent is gonna be chasing. R34 against 180SX. Fent has some catching up to do. Crystal has a nice line, nice wide line. Fent is catching up at the end. Crystal's line is very good. And the winner is Crystal. Nexus and Cami. Nexus gonna be chasing. Cami is leading. Almost stopped there for a second. Nexus having trouble chasing there. This is a West Coast Arena map, which is very nice. Very nice map to have a Formula Drift event on. Nexus is really struggling and chasing there. Cami will be chasing. Nexus has to wait for the opponent and doesn't wait for the opponent, so make sure you keep that in mind when you vote. Nexus is having trouble with the barrier there. Line is off. Cami only has to focus on catching the door. Keep in mind Nexus took off, didn't wait for Cami. And Cami won 100%. Okay. Cactus and Zucci. Zucci gonna be chasing now. Cactus almost crashed into the barrier there. Oh, Zucci had a major crash there. Zucci gonna be leading. Cactus gonna be chasing. Here we go. Didn't really wait for the opponent. Cactus has to close the gap, not focus on the line. Cactus making a little shortcut there and flipping his car completely sideways. And now the other side. Wow, you're gonna get some style points for that, mate. Well, that's a first. The winner is Cactus. And the next ones are Owen and Pandola. And someone joined with a burger. That's lovely. Pandola is gonna be leading. And yeah, everyone has to be on 100 adhesion because adhesion means grip. Obviously everyone has to be on the same grip level. Owen has to catch the door. And that Owen is having some real difficulties there with his completely green car. I'm pretty sure I know what his favorite color is. Pandola is gonna chase. Here we go. Pandola has to catch the door. Owen is having a really hard time leading as well. Oh, and he has a green smoke as well. Okay. I guess he's going green. Yeah, Owen is as a leader is all over the place. Pandola is doing a decent job trying to catch up, and Pandola has won. The next ones are Login and Echo Wind. Login is leading. Login has to wait for the opponent. Doesn't really wait. Echo Wind doesn't have to focus on the line, only has to focus on catching the door. Login is miles away. Login makes a mistake there and Echo Wind manages to catch up. Echo Wind's gonna be leading. Does a little bit of a better job at waiting. Login has to catch that door. Login is doing an okay job at chasing. Kinda loses the leader at the end. And the winner is Echo Wind. Congrats. Login has lost. Next ones are Krizoy and Arnau. That's a nice car. Looks pretty dope. Whenever you're ready. Arnau is having some real difficulties catching up there. His only job is to catch up. He's having a massive lag attack and has given up. Arno gave up and Krizoy has automatically won the run. The next ones are Lord BFT and Master Noodle. That's gonna be interesting. Lord BFT is gonna be chasing, Master Noodle is gonna be leading in a burger. And here we go. Lord is chasing the burger, but burger crashed into the barrier. It's a Bamburger now. Lord BFT is gonna lead, burger is gonna follow. There we go. Burger has to focus on catching the door. Is having some troubles there. Ran off the road. The winner is gonna be Lord BFT. Al and Brucie go on the starting line. Rosie has a nice Gucci's livery. Very nice. Al is gonna be chasing. Brucie is gonna be leading. Al is going really slowly there, but decides to go now. At least he's catching up pretty nicely. Slowly closing up the distance there. Rosie was in the barriers in turn number 2. Here we go. Rosie has to focus on catching the door. Rosie is doing a very good job at chasing. And kinda tapped the leader there and made Al spin out. They're gonna continue. Brucie is chasing nice and close. And the winner is Brucie. Big Fleshy. Go on the grid. The last run of round 1. Donna is waiting for the opponent. Very good. Big Fleshy has to close the gap. We gotta keep in mind Donna has to have a nice line as a leader. Has to not make any mistakes. Gonna tap the barrier a little bit, but Fleshy is also having trouble catching up. Fleshy is gonna lead. Fleshy has to have a nice line, not make any mistakes, not make corrections. They're having a little contact there. Fleshy is not really that smooth as a leader. Has a nice looking car, but needs to be a bit more smoother. He's doing fine at the end, and Donna has won against Fleshy. We are moving to round number 2, starting off between Rivsi and Aether. Rivsi has to stay close. Kinda losing some distance there. Has caught up now at the end. Aether has a pretty decent drift line as a leader. Aether is gonna be chasing. Here we go. Aether only has to focus on the door. He's pretty close, nice and close. Aether is chasing pretty good here. Rivsi's lead run wasn't that bad as well. And the winner is Aether. Aether has won. And the next ones are Beef and Punane. They are both using the Falcon cars. That's nice. So it's Falcon against Falcon. Punane has to catch up a lot. And does so at the very end. Good job. Beef seems to have a bit of a faster car. Punane's gonna be leading, Beef is gonna be chasing. You gotta wait for your opponent on the very first corner. Punane didn't really wait. Beef is a little bit into the barrier there on the first corner. Beef trying to catch up. Having some difficulties. Punane tapped the barrier there. Beef, they're both not on the door. And it's one more time. They're gonna go again. Punane's gonna be leading, Beef is gonna be chasing. Falcon guys are gonna try to settle this this time. Beef is catching up there a little bit. Beef doesn't have to focus on the line, only has to catch up the leader. Beef is a bit closer than on the first run. Good job. And Beef's gonna be leading. And Beef didn't wait for the opponent. You have to wait for your opponent in the very first corner. That's a mistake from him. Punane has to now catch up with the leader. Does a very good job. And the second half is pretty close. Beef having some trouble leading there. And Punane has won. And the next ones are Crystal and Cami. Get on the grid. Crystal will be chasing, Cami will be leading. Crystal has to stay close to the leader. Seems to have a really grippy setup. Which makes it difficult to chase. Cami's lines are a bit off as well. Which makes the job of chaser also more difficult. Crystal gonna take over the leading position now. Cami is chasing. Don't lose the leader, stay close. You have to close the gap with the leader. Oh, but Crystal had a little accident with the barrier there. Okay, Cami caught up, nice. He's very close at the end there. Kinda lost some distance there at the very end. And Crystal has won against Cami. Pandola is gonna go against Echo Wind. Whenever you're ready. Pandola waiting, nice and easy. Echo Wind trying to close the gap. He's nice and close. Gotta close the gap there, Echo Wind. Pandola's line is pretty smooth, not bad. Pandola's gonna be chasing now. Echo Wind's gonna be leading. Pandola has to close the gap. Pandola is nice and close now. He's losing some distance at the very end. And the winner is Echo Wind. Okay, so Kriza and Brucie get on the starting line. Kriza gonna be chasing, Brucie gonna be leading whenever you're ready. Kriza has to close the gap. That's the only thing he has to worry about. Brucie is leading really nice there. Kriza having some troubles there. Smashed into the barrier. Rosie had a nice lead run. Kriza doesn't wait for the opponent. Make sure you keep this in mind. Rosie's gonna catch up now on the second corner, probably. Yep. Luckily didn't crash into the leader, was pretty close. Criso and Brucie, let's have a vote. And the winner is Brucie. Donna is gonna go against Aether in round number 3. Aether is gonna be chasing, Donna gonna be leading. Donna has to wait for the opponent. Didn't quite wait. Aether has some catching up to do. Aether is caught up at the end. Aether is quite smooth. Aether gonna be leading now, and Donna gonna be chasing. Donna is nice and close there. And gives some room to the leader for transition. And Donna is nice and close. Aether is also smooth as a leader. Donna is gonna pass, and the next ones are Punane and Crystal. Punane is ready on the grid with the Falcon livery. Punane has a really tough opponent. Crystal is a very good driver. Crystal catching up. He's right on the door. Pretty much as close as you can get. Crystal catching up nicely there. Very close chase by Crystal. Crystal is leading. And Crystal is very fast with the R34. Punane has caught up now. Punane is also very close now. He's losing the leader at the end a bit. I'm gonna put $5 on Crystal. Yep, Crystal won. Crystal has won. Echoing and Brucie. Echoing is chasing, Brucie is leading. Echoing is doing a good job. Losing some distance at the end there. Brucie is being really smooth. Brucie gonna be chasing now. Echoing's gonna be leading. Brucie has to catch the door now. Okay, Brucie also lost the leader at the very end. They're kinda equal. It's gonna be a difficult vote. Echoing or Brucie. Echoing won and Brucie lost. Round number 4. Donna and Crystal are gonna go first. Here we go. Crystal is chasing, Donna is leading. Crystal catching up with the leader. Oh, there was a little accident between the chaser and the leader. Nothing too horrible. Crystal is leading. Donna has also some catching up to do. And in turn 1 has a chance to catch up. They're both into the barriers. Donna is into the barrier again. Crystal has won, Donna has lost. And the next ones are, well, Crystal is gonna go against Echowind. And we're gonna have the winner. Echowind and Crystal. One of them is gonna be the winner. There we go. Crystal can chase now, Echowind can lead. Whenever you're ready. Crystal caught up fast. He's right on the door. Couldn't get any closer if he wanted to. There we go. Crystal is close at the end as well. Echo and yeah, had some trouble with waiting for the opponent, but Crystal's gonna lead now, and Echo Wind's gonna chase. This is the last run in this tournament. One of them is gonna be the winner, and here we go. Echo Wind is chasing. Crystal is leading. Echo Wind is also pretty close. Okay, losing some distance. Makes up for the distance now, but loses the leader again at the very end. Nice run by Crystal. Decent lead. Is it gonna be Echo Wind or Crystal? And the winner is Crystal. Congrats. I think that's like your 5th event that you have won. Congrats.